What do you think about longs for NQ? I think they're probably the move today. We'll see. I'm kind of waiting for a pullback into this area down here. Potentially go long. X Truth, hello. Welcome back. What do you think? I don't know. I think we're kind of bullish, but we are looking a little bearish just off the last couple of minutes. Definitely could trap the buyers. There's a lot of room to the downside. So definitely could dump quite a bit. But in theory, we should hold up the 5 or 15 minute EMA and continue higher. But like you said, it could be a trap. Dang, hoping 150 point pullback. Well, we might get it. We just might. Look for week long momentum. Good short setup or chop. Okay, okay. I kind of thought we'd hold up 5 or the 15 here. Continue this uptrend, but yeah, the buyers aren't doing much here. Trade the up 2. Yeah, seeing this momentum down kind of kept me away from this, but kind of see how we react. We definitely seem to be dumping. It is kind of holding up here. Dang, still just going lower though. Almost got in off that close there, but I mean, yeah, sellers right now. Definitely in control. These Hudger, no new sentiment is buy, so they're trying to act buy and hunt stop loss. Kind of makes sense. Plus, a lot of people usually talk about like that gap fill, and we have that big gap from news, so we need to fill. Probably get down to like the London high, 114. Apparently Top Step is down again. Their Discord's going crazy right now. Yeah, 90-point drop to validate your trade or it won't be trading. Could be a lot to ask for, but at the same time, I think we have the volatility. We just need to dump through this.
Order submitted. Order filled.
Made $500 done for the day. Nice.
Stop filled.
Very solid. Well, and here comes some buyers out of nowhere. It's a trap. Ooh. Longs here on ES. See if long Momo continues, then shorts if it's weak. Okay, okay. Yeah, I might try long just since we're holding this EMA and then see if we hold up, get through these other EMAs. And then if we kind of fail, maybe go short. But actually looks like we might be making the short play now, unless we just kind of keep chopping this area down here, which we've kind of been doing the last couple minutes. Yeah, there's the wick. Oh, it looks like that would have been possibly the play there. Like I was saying, kind of just buy the low. Fialgo usually kick in about now. That's facts. Yeah, would have been a nice play. Buy here, somewhere in here. Get above the 1. Pull a push up. They could have turned it off, you never know. Save some power for the holidays. Kind of holding below the 5 though. Definitely not a lot of momentum there, which means if we get back below the 15, could be a nice short.
Order filled. Order filled. Stop filled.
Dang. It was a fake. Not a bad little move there, but didn't quite hit TP. Also, might have been a little slippage on that. My stop should have been in the right spot. But I still lost more than my normal, like 186. Lost like 230. To save power, they're gonna risk billions. I was just joking. I was to drop 200 points in 30 minutes. Yeah, that would have been nice. Just can't get through like 180. Little pump there. That's the 90-point pump. Okay, okay. Yeah, nice little pump there. Confirms Fialco respects EMAs. Apparently. All right, still going up. Held above the 5 pretty well there. Yeah, that's what kind of confused me, was that 5-minute rejection right here. I mean, in hindsight, would have been like a decent, like, just trade, kind of going with this little downtrend. But seeing that, I thought for sure once we get below the 15, we get a little break. And we, to be fair, we did. We scaled in, and I think we were just like 5 points off TP. Something like that. But yeah, now it looks like I've kind of just trapped the sellers, pushing long. So yeah, we'll see if the longs kind of continue here with the momentum, or maybe this is still kind of the trap the buyers, get back below and dump some more. Vialgo continues. Guess this makes sense why EMA TP on the chop strat works so well. True. EMAs are really respected. Yeah. Well, yeah, despite, I mean, Vialgo also bouncing off the 15, we still like bounce off the 5 so well. You have the cough of a Victorian child. I don't even know what that means. But thank you. I'm trying to like turn my head away from the mic. But I guess a little bit of it's still coming through. Look at Victorian era children. Deadly diseases. What's this? The whooping cough. Very nice. Bet on a guy, yo. Asia's a banger. That's what I like to hear. Heck yeah. Oh yeah, I think I did see it last night. Oh yeah, that was killer. Haven't caught a decent move like that in a while, at least in Asia. Well, there you go. Quite the trade, especially for Asia, just like from my experience. I mean, obviously, it seems like Asia's been pretty decent lately. Yeah, catching like 60, 70 points in Asia. Last year would have been like unheard of. Ooh, 50% off first two. That's not bad. I'm gonna say, if long momentum doesn't pick up, we might get like a true kind of chop day coming. Because we kind of had like this trap entry at first, which obviously, you know, ignore the first entry with some of this 5 minutes Momo cancellation here. But first entry kind of probably trapped a lot of people up in through this move, then back down. Even the second entry though, it's like we're not really going anywhere. So I'm kind of waiting for 15 if I am going to try and trade this. Yeah, side chop or up chop. Definitely could be up chop. But also with the range we've made so far. If we decide to kind of stay in this range, we might be kind of stuck here all day. The up dog. Exactly. Yeah, what's that? I haven't heard of that one. Yeah, I don't know if the long momo is too strong right now. This trade could be tempting, but like probably wait for the second entry, but also even then, I mean, first, second entry both kind of failed on the 5 minute. And we definitely could be making our way lower because of the RSI. Yeah, he doesn't want to say because he knows the trap. I'm assuming. Every time I think the longs might be the play, we just like dump right after. It's like we slowly kind of make our way up. We almost get like a decent close. And then the next candle, boom. Sellers. Right. Kind of playing with the RSI. Shorts could be the play. Yeah, I could try and take another one once we get below this, but we're getting pretty low on the 1 minute RSI. Yeah, I did see the new things. I was actually going to mention that. I think that's like a good thing to just make sure that they clarify. And I know there's a lot of the panic, so it makes sense that they would do their stuff. But yeah, they raised the buffer even on my account right now. Like it's already raised. So I have like $2,500 to lose now instead of 2,000, which that's a W. Yeah, this is like an old account too, so definitely not going to complain about that. But it looks like they have a much more kind of clear path to live with like the minimum 3 rewards, 20K in total rewards, 10 rewards requests across all trading accounts. Definitely seems like they got a little bit more of a system, more structure. About time Prop has the balls to make a big change like that. Seriously, I thought they're gonna tighten up the rules a little bit, or he like raise prices so they could make a little bit more money. Assuming that could have been a problem, but yeah, definitely like a good move with some of the panic going on. 100%. Yeah, they must have been. So maybe this is just another step to be a little bit more competitive. Because I think as of right now, as it stands, they're the only prop firm that has $2,500 in drawdown for 50K. That's end of day drawdown. I could be wrong, but I think that's the case. Because every other 50K that's end of day, it's only 2K. I think so. They didn't put anything in the announcement about raising profit targets, which I imagine they would if they changed it. So I'm guessing like it's, yeah, still the same. I'll check their website. But yeah, profit target's still 2,500. Yeah, max trailing 2,500. Pretty killer. Yeah, first ones to do it. We're almost peaked on the RSI down here. If we get back above the 15, it could be a decent trade with the chop and like the RSI. And just like because it's the EMA second entry kind of day. I know, kind of ignore this, wait for us to get back above. And we've kind of gotten a little bit lower on the 1 minute RSI. Could be like in
Order filled.
this, maybe. Over the sellers, they're not liking that idea though. They're not liking it. Jeez. Yeah, it might just be one of those days. Yeah, I feel like a lot of the trades I've kind of seen, whether I've taken them or not, have kind of been like a little bit of a trap almost. Which could just be me reading it wrong. But
Stop filled.
even this one, it's like we rejected out the 5, got below the 15. We did get a little bit of a break, but like it was kind of a fake out before going higher. And then again, we kind of looked pretty decent here with a couple entries out the 5 and failed both those pretty quickly. And then, yeah, a little fake out above the 15. I don't know. That should have been pretty good. I mean, bottom of the range. Kind of interesting. Because I also took this like a bear flag over here. And it just had a nice little wick down and then just went straight up. But then now it looks like, okay, well, I guess we're going to dump now, right? But it's probably actually going to pump. Maybe today's like a third entry kind of day. I don't know. Breakouts and breakdowns. No, seriously, yeah. Instead of like a typical breakout, it's just kind of like hitting some sort of level and then just dumping. The third entry is hilarious. Honestly, though, I mean, I don't know. I mean, first entry, buy somewhere here. Second entry, back up, trying to get back above it. But maybe the third entry, could be one of those days. I don't know. I guess I could try it, but if I have to wait for third on trading, yeah, that's why I was low-key thinking. Just seeing some of this up here and then this little fake out down here. Because there's some chop that's tradable, but this kind of chop, I don't know if this is tradable. At least for now. Yeah, too much of a hassle for real. Tim Romano, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Yeah, let's see what happens. I might just sit and watch for a little bit. I know, definitely not a fan of the third entry or whatever's going on. Maybe it's those market makers, the manipulators. They're just kind of faking out everybody. Because I have seen some days like that. You know, you fake out the sellers down here, right? You fake out the buyers up here, and you kind of just manipulate like most strategies. Because like there's some days, you know, some strategies work, others don't. Some people make money, others don't. That's just how the market works. But there's been a couple of days this year where I swear, I don't think any strategy, like I was looking at all the ones I knew, like bear flag, bull flag, ICT, whatever, support resistance, I felt almost nothing was working. Because like the market was just disrespecting and like faking out every single like entry, regardless of the strat. Like it was very impartial, very non-discriminate that day. Which I guess is a good thing. No, just joking. Not a good thing. Nasdaq not being very nice. I might be okay with my 2 losses, but it would be nice to make some of that back. So we'll see. All right, here's the third entry. Oh, and there it goes. Wow. There it goes indeed. Well, we had the right idea once again. Just got faked out on the second entry. You love to see. I mean, that's what I was expecting a couple minutes earlier. Dang, that would have been a nice move. The chop is definitely real though. I don't know if y'all I've been looking at the 15-minute chart. Let me just show you this for a second. This is what we're dealing with right now. This is the PA. Also, the fact that the wicks down here, I mean, we have this one, which a little bit of an outlier there, but every single wick is almost in the exact same spot on the bottom. And the close of these two red candles in the exact same spot, I'm pretty sure. That's wild. This is like the craziest barcode I've seen in a minute, especially on like the 15-minute chart. That's beautiful. Screenshot that. Honestly, I might have to. I'll just get that on my phone. This is great. Third entry is also justifiable. Apparently, see this? Let's see what the third entry would have gotten me here. I'm just kidding, but you puffing that stuff, I hear it. Dang, I need to fix that. Make sure that doesn't come through the mic. Just clearing my throat a little bit. Luckily, I'm not coughing too much, but there's a little bit of that, you know, Christmas cough, you could say. Devin, thank you for the follow. just makes on RR and whatnot. Yeah. J Ray, thank you for the follow. See, this is one of those trades that, you know, you screenshot your entry down here, and then we'll just pretend my stop was actually down here at the lows, and then we took profit right here. I'll screenshot this, put it on the internet somewhere, and then I'll put the word ICT in the title, and we'll get rich and famous, right? Right, it's literally like the EMA trade to the T, just with like the third entry. 15 EMA to RSI, TP. Seriously, it would have been killer. Yeah, not quite at the 5-minute RSI peak, but we did hit the 1 minute. And it looks like it is going to keep going higher. We actually might have a little momentum to the upside now, which if we keep up, we could try and take a long if we pull back, but we'll see. I'm kind of a little turned off by just the price action so far today. But I guess if we do leave this range, we might be chilling. We'll see though. Still going up. Might have a little momentum to the upside. We'll see though. I'll have to wait for a pullback, a pretty big pullback to get any sort of trade, if I even consider it. And if we pull back too fast, I'm probably going to be a little hesitant for sure. Because we still could reject the highs and dump right back to the range. About to peek on the 5-minute RSI. So this would kind of be a TP almost if you're trying to go for that play. Unfortunately, the only problem is with this kind of PA, this kind of range, I think I definitely would have taken TP at the highs here. But also I probably just would have taken TP because of the chop. But I mean, in theory, that's the move. I mean, what is that? 208. Well, that's crazier than I thought. That's like 160 points. Jeez. Massive. You may go burr, break go burr. For real. Should have taken the third entry. That's on me. That's on me. Maybe we'll continue this long momentum. Get a pull back to the 5 or something. That's almost 11, so I don't even know. Don't even know what the play here is. I guess I think the trade I took yesterday, though, that was a winning trade. It was after 11. But that also might have been a little risky. On this trade after point TP, you go, we're looking good. Then you say, how's will we look if we, or if the highs break? Right, like if we get to point TP, if we're still looking good, then that's when you might want to increase your TP. There's a 5-minute trade. You were feeling it, so I ain't say none. I ain't want to ruin your fun. Gotcha. Right. I do typically go for points right now, which could change. Could change as I start to see and kind of understand a little bit better, get a little more confident in certain moves with momentum and everything. Because that's the tough part. Like, obviously, hindsight's always 20/20. But one of the big things I've learned with trading is being consistent. And even something as little as like deciding whether you're doing point TP or RSI or whatever. I mean, something like that, if done incorrectly, could very easily go from consistently hitting point TP to, you know, trying to go for more than point TP. And then you don't get more than points. Miss points, get stopped out still. But then I don't know if it's worth doing that every time, you know? Or yeah, you like take point TP, but then you miss out on big TP. But yeah, it is good either way, whether you decide to do either one. You definitely don't want to like swap too much between the two unless you're like very confident, I think, in the larger play. Okay, yeah. So TP 2/3, like the majority of the position, then like kind of the original position, like the initial 4. Just run to RSI peak. I like that. I like that. Could be the next thing to kind of try or implement. All right, a little weakness here at the highs. Might be pulling back a little bit. ATR is still pretty good, pretty high.
Are you sick, bro? Are you crying?
Always forget to disable voice chat. You guys don't need to be hearing some random guys. It could be funny though. Don't know if I like this side or not. How long does it take to usually receive a payout from Top Step from your experience? I don't trade with Top Step currently. I did, I think it was like 2 years ago. But that was when I was first starting. Didn't get a payout with them. I could have taken one. I was trying to grow my account and apparently that was a mistake. So I don't know. But with other prop firms, I'm a little more familiar. What do you use now? Currently I'm using funding ticks. You see at the top of the screen. They actually just changed some of their rules and right now they are currently the only prop firm with a 50k account that has $2,500 of drawdown and end of day drawdown. Because currently I think Apex is the only one that has 2,500 and their intraday trailing drawdown, not end of day. But now funding ticks, they increased the drawdown on all of their accounts. So the 50k is 2,500 end of day. Or you can select intraday if you want to like save a little bit of money. It's a little cheaper accounts, but even their end of day accounts are still like a good deal. Very competitive. But TPT is also good. I don't currently have an account with them, but I did a little bit ago and I liked them. Except for when that crazy glitch happened, for those of you in the stream who remember that. Made a little YouTube short, TikTok about it. I got some views, but it didn't go viral. That was crazy. Don't know if that was TPT's fault though. But it was a little unfortunate. Ended up losing the account because of it too. Oh yeah, gotta love the headshots. Apparently I suck with the shotguns, fun fact. I died of fall damage. Oh, he didn't get the res off. Yeah, I kind of like this game mode. Because it adds like a little bit more to the game. With like the needing to like be warm and everything. It's like kind of like a fun little twist. But sometimes it just kind of suck because there's like not enough fire around the map. I can't just sit. Can't just sit by this fire the whole time for me to heal. Because currently it's the only way for me to heal. Is sitting by this fire. So you got you camping. Literally gotta stay by the freaking fire. But is it, like I said, it is kind of a fun twist. And it makes people easy to kill if they're not by the fire. Because usually they don't have full health. So it's kind of like a more hardcore game, and you can rotate decently well from kind of fire to fire. You know, play here for a minute, then move to the next one. But yeah, if you take a couple bullets, a couple shots, you gotta reset a little bit. I just need to like learn where all the fires are, because currently I don't know how they didn't see me. Okay. Yeah, I just need to memorize where all the fires are, and then definitely not the worst part of the game. Well, that was sad. Thought I saw somebody. Guess not. Ah, he knew where I was. not a person.
Enemy contact!
Thought I could beat him. Guess not. I could get a little 5-minute play here. If we do continue this long momentum. But that is the question.
Enemies are attacking objective Bravo. Enemy attack confirmed at Charlie.
Order filled.
See if this was the right play.
Order filled.
Oh my god, faked out. We'll see. Hopefully just get a nice push up. That's what we're here for. Nice close there above the 1 minute EMA. I'm charting 30 points off my initial, which I think is fine with the ATR right now. But we are slowing down a little bit. Tempted to lower it. But should be fine. Just need to get a little push up here. We should be chilling.
Target filled.
There we go. There's target. Oh, he defibbed me. Dang, you trading and playing games sick. Thank you, thank you. That's the goal. I feel like I low-key trade better when I'm playing games. Not gonna lie. You're so comfortable with a $400 loss. It actually wild what I've shown you. Yeah. Well, also, like, with how I traded before, like, I've gotten used to, like, 500 to, like, $800 losses. So being down, like, 400 is actually, like, pretty, like, it's not bad. Especially for only, like, two losses. I'm used to 2 losses being almost, like, 800 sometimes. Obviously, like, I was transitioning and doing more of the 250 risk per trade, so that way I was only down 500 on 2 trades. But I'm still risking less than that. Like, I'm risking less than 250. So losing 2 trades and only being down like 360 to 4 or something, depending on like slippage and everything. It's not bad at all, brother. Well, it's kind of like you mentioned like earlier with the crazy RR that this strategy has. I mean, I made back the whatever, however much I was down. Like 460 or something. I should have only been down like, because I think 185 at 186, that's like my stop. So times 2. Your footsteps, yeah. It should be like under $400.
Hostile machine gun in sight.
Leave it, Tifke. Hey, one day. I need to get payout first. But we're getting there. Yeah, shout out to TechFlip for real though. This fire not warm me up. I feel scammed. From what you've seen, you trade 400, you started to get a little bit antsy. Okay, interesting. Low key, I think games might be a little bit part of that, because when I'm not playing games, I am kind of like itching to kind of make back the money a little bit more. And just like looking for more trades and everything. So that could also be part of it. 700, you're... Wait. Something came up. 700, you're tweaking. 800, you were good at the next day. Yeah. I think that's pretty typical, like on a 50k account. Because that's almost half your drawdown once you get to like 1,000. And I think in the last year I've done a lot better at that. Because I remember last year, which obviously I did have my good winning streak. Which obviously makes it a little harder to accept certain levels of loss when it's like, oh wait, I'm used to winning so much. But yeah, I'd be down like $1,000 and I'd be crushed. I'd be like, what just happened? And then I'd literally have to like just walk away from my computer, go do something else for the day, and then maybe come back tomorrow and I'd still have like some of those motions. So I've definitely got better, but still not perfect, that's for sure. But I'm glad you've seen some improvement. But like I said, I think it definitely could be, I'm obviously playing some games that's helping distract me, but also just like the strat in general. Knowing that one good trade can, as we've just seen, there's a lot of people over there, make back that entire loss just like instantly. 2 losses plus $100. We're only up like $50 after commissions though. That's the only problem, is like trading 4 initial, scaling it with 8 more, 12 total micros. I'm losing like $20 per trade on commissions. Ooh. I had the opposite problem where I don't give a frick. Yeah. I feel like some days I'm a little bit more like that, but then some days I do care a little bit. If I was getting consistent payouts though, like monthly, weekly, whatever, I probably would care very little about any sort of loss, because I'd be like, oh, that's part of the game. How am I out of ammo? I forgot the assault class has like none. I think I can take some from him, right? Yeah. I'm surprised there's no like... I did not mean to do that. There's no fire. There it is. On like this side of the building. Up there. Oh yeah, you're definitely built different. Different daily pallets on a system I created myself. TBH, I try to ground and humble myself. You gotta do it. Being humble is huge in life. But it's hard when you're built different. Can't lie. Man, my guy has like the weakest arm I've ever seen. Oh, I just insta-killed that guy. That was diabolical. This gun's pretty good. I forgot what it's called. The M433. You get some headshots, you can just wipe people out. Let's see. I got my kills with shotguns. Kind of doing some quests, why not? Makes the game a little bit more enjoyable instead of just playing like meta classes. There's a lot of people. I still think I like the M4 better. But I do like this gun for like a longer range. It's a good kind of hybrid between the M4 and something else. Yeah, there's not like any fire bins on this side of the building over here. There should be one like right here. There should be one. Because like, how am I supposed to heal, brother? I guess there's the one down here. If I can survive. Like, where's the point when you're selling yourself short? I think experience is the best humility, other than the humble is counterproductive. Oh, he's up there. Don't know how I'm alive. Right, you definitely don't want to sell yourself short. That's also facts. Because you want to be confident, you want to be... Well, that was the worst aim ever. I think you did make a good point. I think some people can be too humble, and that could be a bad thing, because you don't want to sell yourself short. You want to be confident, right? You want to be all those things, but there is a balance, because you want to avoid being prideful. And obviously, again, just it's a balance. Because I don't disagree with your statement all the way, but I think there definitely needs to be a bit of a balance. Which, if you're not careful, you might not have. Which I think also just depends on the person. Because some people naturally just aren't like super prideful people. Where other people, it's like as soon as they get anything over other people, the pride starts to show. It's like Shadia Sanders versus Bronny. I might be uncultured, but I have no idea who either of those people are. I'm guessing they're like athletes, though. Unfortunately, I don't even know if it's unfortunate, because I actually don't mind it too much. But like, I was never... I wasn't raised... You really Asian? I guess. Not quite as Asian as some people, but like... I guess relatively I could be. No, I'm as American as they come. Except I don't watch football or basketball. Which I'm going to take a guess and say that's what that is. Someone's still shooting me. I'm just trying to heal. I know soccer players, though. I just don't watch a lot of sports in general. Oh, the children. You see, how do you expect me to know that? You see, if you said like, one of the athletes, I might recognize the name, but children of the athletes or the legends, come on, give me a little slack. Because if it's a legend, I'm guessing like, yeah, like LeBron or like I know some names. I might not be able to name them off the top of my head, but if you said them, I'd recognize them. What's the one guy? I can see his face, but I can't remember his name. Oh, Bronny's LeBron's son is Dwayne Sanders. Yeah, Sanders or Saunders sounds familiar. But obviously I know LeBron. You see, I don't even need to watch basketball to know who LeBron is. Or Steph Curry. That's the guy I was thinking of. He's pretty cool. I thought there was a guy. There's another one. MLB and the NFL at the same time? That's actually kind of cool. It's kind of crazy. I didn't know that people did that. I know people like in high school would do stuff like that, like with sports. Did a little bit of Call of Duty movement there. Oh, I can't get all of them. You know the Ball brothers? Like the... Oh, like... What are their names? I feel like I do. They're kind of like dorky looking. Sorry, that was probably mean. I'll take that back. But like... Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue.
We've taken objective Alpha. Hostiles are assaulting Charlie.
But yeah, okay, I looked it up. LaMelo and Lonzo. I've heard of them. I just can't remember their first names. But I remember one of them had like a weird haircut when I saw like a reel of him on Instagram. That's why I said like dorky. Six, 7. Is he are they the ones that started that? Or are you like rating them out of 10? No, yeah, I know who they are. I don't know anything like about them. But I remember like in high school and other times like people talking about like Lonzo or LaMelo. It was like a thing or whatever. I just know Steph Curry's crazy. Crazy athlete. Crazy with the basketball. Also golf. I saw him hit like a hole-in-one playing golf. I was like, that's crazy. They didn't start it, but LaMelo was a part of it. Little double heady there. LaMelo was... Yeah. I feel like I've seen that. That might have been the clip. Was that like the viral clip of like, oh, 6, 7. And he does like the hand thing. Is that LaMelo? Because like, I don't want to be a racist, but like I remember seeing like the video and like it was some kind of younger looking black guy. And it could have been LaMelo. And I just didn't even think about it. Unless that video was like some actual different, just young person. And then LaMelo kind of like helped kick it off. Oh. How did I live? I just fell off a building. I spawned on the edge. Did a little dive roll. There's lore. Oh, really? I'm actually curious to hear the lore, because every time I ask anyone what 6, 7 means, they say it doesn't mean anything. It's just like a... It's just like a meme. or whatever. 6-7 is a cop homicide code on radio. It was in a song. Interesting. I'm guessing like the meme still has very little meaning compared to like 69 or other numbers. Oh, my bullets are not registering. LaMelo is 6'7". Ah, I actually have a friend who's 6'7", and he gets a ton of crap just from like the meme right now. It's kind of funny. Oh, the back shots. I feel like I'm getting a little bit of bloom on those shots. Oh, some back shots. No, that was just what is this? It's not a person. Sometimes you get back shots and that's just part of the game. Like that guy. Someone's describing his height. I might have already read that, but add the song, turned it into highlight on TikTok. That makes sense. Still doesn't exactly explain why everyone goes 6'7" and thinks that's cool. But that does make sense where like those numbers were picked over some other number. But yeah, that just went viral and now it's like a thing. I'm convinced the thing will die though after New Year's. It might last a little longer than that, but next year people are going to forget all about it. So then some high-level basketball kids had an interview and they were talking about their teammates were like 6'7". Oh, that's the video I saw, I think. Like, it's a question because they were unsure. I think that's what I've seen. They're like, oh yeah, 6'7". They did like the hand thing. Yeah. So that's where all the kids got it. So I was gonna say, the guy in the video looked younger than LaMelo. But same haircut. And like, yeah, it looked like basketball player. A basketball player. Oh, there's no fire on the side of the building. So it became like an unsure response, but without the context, you're just responding with nonsense. Okay, yeah. That makes sense. Cool, because I think we've all kind of done that before. It was like a viral thing. You know, because like, I mean, I think I did all the time, you know, like when you're... I need ammo, brother. There we go. But you know, like when you're describing someone like out of 10, or you're describing like kind of anything like that, it's like 6 is above average, 7's a little bit better. So it's so natural to kind of be like, oh, like 6 or 7, you know, like a 6 or 7, instead of like saying below average. But you don't want to say like it's an 8, because that's like a little high, unless it was like a really good experience. He said it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I said it, guys. I said it. I used it personally. Very funny. I only cringe at it sometimes because of just like how crazy kids get over it. Like you can't even say the words without it being a big deal. I think it's gotten a little old. But I think in some situations it is kind of funny. How many cookies do you want? Maybe 6, 7. Yeah, exactly. It's like 6, 9. That's what all the kids were telling me. It's like 6, 9, 21. I'm like, well, the difference is like 6, 9 actually has like a meaning behind it. 21 though, it's kind of the same, because 21 doesn't really have like a thing. It's like, oh, what's 10 plus 9 or whatever? 21. I can't remember. But yeah. It's like a pause by numbers. I guess it makes more sense. No one's been able to like explain it to me like in a good way though, but definitely makes a lot more sense coming from you. Could have sworn there's a guy. But yeah, like I said, it makes sense. You know, 6, 7, slightly above 5, but not like close to 10. It's kind of a good above average. There's this guy hiding. It's probably... Yeah, now that makes a lot more sense too, like being a part of the culture. Because like hearing you explain it makes so much more sense, and like it actually has like some lore with like basketball and stuff, which I'm guessing you're obviously pretty caught up with. But yeah, it became like just this kind of random hip trend. And most people don't know the lore. They just know 6, 7. Like the craziest part, like my sister does substitute teaching. And she says like they'll use like any excuse you possibly can to like say 6, 7. Or like if you say it, if she says it, like, oh, we're going to go turn to page 67 or whatever. The kids just go crazy. They're like, oh, she said it, she said it, she said it. It's like, bro, like, chill. It's just some numbers. Also, like, they literally come after each other. Like, when you're counting, like, 5, 6, 7. Like, it's not some crazy rare thing. But yeah, the kids just, like, they've taken it kind of out of control in some, like, the classrooms. Apparently, anyways. Kind of funny, though. But... she's like I think she said that they had to ban 6, 7 from schools. Yeah, you're not proxying the kids. Shout out to teachers for real dealing with that. No, but they literally like, because she only does subs, so she doesn't have like an actual class like of her own. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. But she said like the whole school banned 6, 7 in classrooms just because of how out of hand it got. But like when I was in high school, they did the same thing with some other things. Like it makes sense. I think they banned like bottle flip, like water bottle flipping. That was huge when I was like in high school back like 2016. And they like banned it in like school. No more bottle flipping. Or like kendamas, which I think kendamas had actually like come back, which is kind of funny. But yeah, kids will just kind of, they'll take things a little too far most of the time. But I'm not too surprised, to be honest. Yeah, I think they banned like stuff like that too, like fidget spinners, because they got really, really big, really trendy. And yeah, like playing cards. Kids are like doing magic and like throwing cards, and they'll get just about everything banned. But yeah, for some reason the 6-7 thing is like, it's like blown up more than like a lot of other things. Recently anyways. I'm not around a ton of kids either, but when I am, let me tell you, it's a little annoying. Actually, it wasn't even kids. It was my friends who were like in their 20s. We're playing pickleball. And we got the score to 6-7, and they literally like thought it was like, they just, I think they knew that it bugged me and my buddy. So I think they did it on purpose because they were girls and they were trying to be funny. But they're like 6-7, 6-7 for literally like 10 minutes straight when the score was 6-7, and that might have been the beginning of my villain arc. Seven damage. That's better. Trading battlefield, great combination. Thank you, appreciate it. Glad someone thinks so. They also banned silly bands. Yeah, I remember that too. They did the same thing when I was like in 5th grade or something like that. Got like one shot me. What the? Oh yeah, people play at any chance they got on gamble with like cards and stuff. Yeah. Makes sense. Gotta love when that happens, but yeah, some people, they gotta ruin the fun for everybody else. Unfortunately. In here? I was gambling on the field. Why not? Facts. Oh, I'm top of the boards. Number 1, 19-5. 4 captures. Game's not over yet, but kind of popping off. I say that and then my aim looks like that. Jeez. Dollar here, dollar there. Got them beans. That's awesome. I don't know if we quite had like a gambling problem in our school, but we had some of those kids that would like do homework for the other kids for money and they get paid for it. And I think they got in trouble and they banned that, which was kind of funny. So I mean, that right there is just like a business venture. So it's like, I'll do your homework for 20 bucks. Say less. So those are the back shots I'm talking about. No, I'm serious. Did you not see me get shot in the back? I'm just saying. Just saying. It's a thing. And I don't enjoy it. But I do know the real meaning. Don't worry. I'm just trying to be funny. But it also is technically what's happening as well. There's one more guy here somewhere. Oh. Nice. Pretending to be like super innocent and not know like terms like that is always funny. 'Cause you always get like reactions from people and they're like, wait, what did you just say? Do you know what you just said? And it's like, yeah, I do. Hey, just wanted to ask, what did the two values mean? The 102 and 250? Let's see. Oh, at the top. That's the P&L. On to my Funny and Ticks accounts. So I'm up $102 on one account, down $250 on the other. Ooh, user, thank you for the heart. I don't know when that was sent. But thank you. Sometimes I miss those or just don't notice them until a little later. It's only 9:42 or 11:42. I thought it was like way later by now. Can't quite get an angle on him. Unfortunate. Now I'm getting cold. Well, that hurt. Sniped. Point blank. Well, not quite point blank, but close enough. Not top of the score anymore. Dang it. Crazy angle here with the hole in the floor. He ran away. The dang algo. So much micromanaging. Yeah, let's see. That's the main reason I haven't really gotten into that personally.
Right, our forces are winning. Keep it up.
So much micromanaging, optimizing.
Alright, we're on track to win this fight. Let's close it out. Be advised, Echo is being captured by hostiles.
It's like building and fixing a car while it's running. Never thought I'd turn into a dang computer software engineer. Sounds about right. Try to make my training stuff so easy I could get someone else to do it for me, and no one has taken up the offer. Loki, just build myself a job. Yeah, it sounds like it's keeping you pretty busy. Yeah. Talk about self-employment. Hey, that's the dream, right? Self-employed. But 9 to 5. But might not be necessary. Self-employment. Yeah, I forget that this is the only map for the frozen mode. But I also don't mind the map, so might run it one more time. Might kind of been liking the assault class. Might get rid of the shotgun. Go for deploy beacon. Shoot, I don't have that yet. Maybe explosive launcher. Could be fun. My dream is to be a rich hobo. I think that's a very, very solid dream. Intrusive thoughts there. Stab the window. Not quite the plan. Rest me. Yes. Out of ammo. What? Or an oxymoron is hilarious running bit. Yeah, yeah. Too many bad guys. Too many bad guys. That's why I like begging on TikTok. Yeah, the rich hobo. Begging for money. From people that have less money than you. Just kidding. I will accept all donations for those watching. He definitely will. The dead body just jump. I also accept all donations for the 4 people watching. And I'm not rich, so I actually could probably use some of it. Yeah, Brandon really did disappear. I don't know if he's just been like off the stream a little bit. Also, this camping right here is crazy. I just racked up like 10 kills sitting at that fire. That was fantastic. Has he still been like DMing you or stuff? Like about daily bias or different things? Yeah, he's been like really MIA on stream anyways. Dang it.
I'm fucking hit!
On today. Dang. Yeah, I wonder if he did have like some losses or something. He's just taking a break from trading or stuff like that. Okay, well I was 12-1, but now I'm just dying over and over again. Right, you missed. He knows I'm here. TBH, I was trying to avoid having a job. That's pretty fair. I'd probably say the same. Might have to take a couple steps back from where you were going with your algo and stuff. Try and simplify it a little bit. This was a pretty good spot before, so I might try it again. Don't be like me. How it works. You just gotta K back B something. Yeah, I don't speak that. You have to run it and then fix the issues. Yeah, yeah. Kind of a nasty little spot. I'm still like in the flag zone too. Need warmth. Never just works immediately. Yeah, yeah. Still one guy here somewhere. Still somebody on the point. But where is he? Oh. Yeah, I found him, seriously. Just a little late. See if I can hit him with this. Not really the most effective. on, pick me up. Don't leave me to die. Yes.
Objective Alpha neutralized. Enemy contact in my end. We are controlling the fight. Maintain our advantage.
Oh yeah, I forgot I have one of those things. Ladders.
Enemies are attacking objective Charlie.
Another good game. 31-7. Not too bad, not too bad. A little bit of sellers coming through. Kind of dumping, it looks like. I might play one more game, but I'm probably going to switch out of the cold mode. It's a good map and I kind of like it, but I want to play another map, maybe snipe for a little bit. This might not be a bad long though. Bottom of the range. Peak RSI. We're kind of just dumping through, so maybe not. Maybe it's a good sell. It didn't let me choose my class. Dang, we're really dumping through. Take it, why not? Yeah, don't fight the Momo though. Definitely thinking about it, but seeing the momentum down, I was like, oh, I'm definitely gonna wait for us to get back above the 15. But now, I don't know. I think I might stay away from that for now. A lot of vehicles on fire. Yeah, crazy move there. Oh, 62. Stole my kill. Keep thinking they're gonna move it and they don't. I'm getting pranked. Good shot, I guess. Gosh dang it. Sellers, it looks like they're trying to get back to the range from earlier today. Wild. Keep hitting them for 62. You hit those headshots. There we go. Oh, we traded. That's... Well, I got res, so that means I'm better. Just kidding. What do you play on? PC. Steam. Well, that should have been easy. It's got a crazy little angle there. 777, thank you for the follow. Dang, we're back down to today's open. Crazy. We're not sniping too well this game. Not warmed up yet. Something. Man, I'm throwing. What a sell. Holy cow. It must have been like the ICT play or something. Might have to go check out the newest ICT videos.
Attention, we're attacking objective Delta.
Fingers on both sides. For real. The crazy pump up out of the range, and then now the dump. This map has so many vehicles. There we go. Dang, I can't hit people today. My least favorite math in trading is scale versus cost. Ooh. Yeah, that makes sense. If commissioner spread is too high, there's a minimum size you can trade versus how much you make. Right, which makes it a little tough with like the math.
Delta has been secured. Attack support is needed on the marked objective.
Slid off the rock there. Really unfortunate. And the tank saw me. Dream work? Yes, sir. Except I think the dream would also include hitting more headshots per snipe. Which today is not happening. I also just played like 4 games of Assault, which is a way different play style. So that's my excuse. Like, I don't know.
Hostile forces are attacking.
I'm tripping right now. There we go. Dang it. my head, you should be able to trade with $1. Honestly, like I mean, technically, yeah. Like, technically, I'd say you should be able to. I guess in some ways you kind of can. But definitely not like in most ways or any. Because even, I was gonna say like crypto, like you can, like sometimes you can like, you know, put $1 in, or sometimes they'll give you like $1's worth of crypto. And, or a couple dollars, and you can like buy your stuff with it. You know, exchange it for whatever you want. But like realistically, you can't. Carmen Jackie, thank you for the follow. Spreads commissions. Yeah, those will get you. Right, the crypto, yeah, exactly. You're not exactly taking a 15-minute trade, you're taking a week-long trade, so hopefully get like, what is it? You know, 100% gain. Because yeah, to make any money on your $1, you'd have to literally make like 100% return. Which does happen in crypto. But not quickly all the time. Yeah, even like 100% gain, you're only making $1, which is just nothing. These guys are like just barely too far for like prime sniping range. That should have hit. Right, $1. And what's the cost of spreading commission? Exactly. I should be able to shoot that guy. Got him. Yeah, say minimum you can trade aside from Forex is $30 to $50 among options, props, and futures. Exactly. Especially if you like add prop firms to the mix, which makes it nice. Buy like a $50 funding ticks account. Team's not doing very good. How does that miss? Yeah, that's true. I didn't think about it that way. Because like for trading in general, it's like low cost entry and everything. For trading like larger size and leverage. But yeah, like for the delay between like payouts and just getting funded in general. And yeah, like you said, if they do shortcut the process, the increase in cost is wild. Like if you get like straight to funded, paying like $500. I'm out of ammo. Now I have to go kill myself. Or get ammo from this guy. Kind of a gnarly bear flag, actually.
Order filled.
I might try that. Target. Actually, a big, kind of big target. Big little flag there. Right, if I was using my shot on a personal account, I'd be up. Exactly. I wouldn't have to worry about like draw down the trails. I wouldn't have to worry about all those different things. And I'd just be up and could be like, oh, let me just take out like a couple $100 or even 500, you know? This bear flag has some really good risk reward just with like the setup and everything. Looks like we'll hit TP. I'll probably just go
Target filled.
break even. There you go. 520. Make back the losses on that one. Very nice. I don't even know where to go. There's like no enemies. I've been trying to die, but like there's no one to kill me. Shoot. I forgot this is one of those kind of cannons. You like shoot it and then you like follow them. I think I missed. Shoot this guy though. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Give me something else to shoot. Maybe this guy. So I don't have like a high enough angle. Never mind. Yeah. I'm not very good at that.
Enemy tank.
Guess I'll just take this guy's stuff. I haven't used this gun yet, but it's pretty nice. How much you have set aside for the renewals on your prop? I'm not exactly sure. What do you mean by that? But also, Funding Ticks got rid of the renewals. So it's no longer like a monthly payment. Basically, once the month is over, your account just closes. which might not be like the best play by them. But at the same time, like if any trader has the same mindset as me, like I'm just
Connection lost.
I'm not gonna trade up more than a month anyways, because I'll have to pay a new monthly fee, so I might as well start with a fresh new account that's has no drawdown. There was a time when I was trading a 150k account where I did like extend it to the second month because I was like close to passing, and those ones are harder to pass. They take a little more time. With a 50k, I should be able to pass in like 2 weeks. Right, it's a logistic thing, exactly. Because most people are just paying a second month anyways. And if you haven't passed in a month, it's probably because you're in drawdown. So yeah, it's just a one and done. Like you pay your fee, and then after a month, your account expires. So kind of a logistic thing, but also does add a little pressure to pass within a month. But again, most people probably want to do that anyway, so it doesn't really change anything technically. But yeah, it is what it is. Second half of the month, you'll scale up, blow the account, and just get a new one. Exactly. Because yeah, no one wants to play with like a bunch of drawdown, and like if you're gonna pass, you wanna pass before paying the monthly fee again, anyways. So you'll scale up. TPT, no activation model, prove that exactly. And that's exactly what I've done too. Right, exactly. I think that's just what the stats show too, is like most people won't like trying to think of like the way to phrase this. So I remember hearing this, I think it was just most people like blow up profit evaluations before a month. Nice spice. Yes. Like the Fortnite skin. Just kidding. That was a wild grenade. Sucker came out of nowhere. Had no time to react. Come on, pick me up. Why are you running? Well, there's a lot of them up there. I'm gonna short. Should I hold? Potentially. Definitely had this pretty crazy move down. But we did kind of hit the bottom of the range earlier. So we might not get much lower than 200, but could be wrong. But it looks like buyers are kind of here for a second. I'll see if they hold up or not. Definitely in a really big little chop. Personally, probably not going to be forcing too many trades. That bear fly was too good though, so I kind of had to take it. And it obviously paid very nicely. 520 on that trade. We could hold these EMAs though and go back down. ATR's picked up a little bit. Dang it. We could try like a second entry off the 15 maybe. But also we might get above the 15 and get back to the highs. Honestly, today's just been a little weird.
We are attempting to capture Bravo. We now hold more objectives. Secure our defenses.
Oh, you knew I was there. No way.
Right, we are attempting to capture Bravo.
Of course, he's alive. Yeah, this is what I was kind of afraid of with these shorts. Kind of the V algo off the bottom of the range. Get back above EMAs and then continue the bullish trend. I feel like the higher time frames were still pretty bullish. So this makes sense. Also, time of day. Probably not really looking for trades. But it's kind of tempting since I'm like just over break even on the day. It would be nice to catch a nice little win before you call it. Especially since we're trying to hash these accounts.
Contact! Enemy machine gun! Come on!
Thank you.
Oh, what a legend. Dang tank. With the tow missile too. You love to see it. Okay, I thought for sure I killed him, so I switched to my next target and I did not kill him. It's gotta be like Wi-Fi problem. Just kidding. Joking. Ah, they almost got the res. Probably just used to that other gun I was using earlier. Which I do love I do like the M4. But that other gun was kind of nice. Kind of nice. A little bit more range. A little more recoil, but more damage, so. Kind of nice. I don't know how to not hit those guys. Apparently I just suck.
Take what you can carry. Let's go. Enemy hit.
We need attack support to the marked objective. Objective Delta has been neutralized.
Dang, these longs are killer though. They're in like a massive range.
Contact. Enemy infantry engagement. Enemy vehicle. Lighting top.
I've been spotted.
Targeting objective Bravo. The enemy have secured more objectives. Let's strike back.
I just need a smoke grenade. I don't have any yet.
Direct hit.
Our troops are winning the fight. Push ahead. We now control more objectives. Defend all positions.
Yeah, they'll pull back. What the?
Be advised. Hostile attack confirmed on Charlie. Be advised. Objective Echo is under attack.
Game's almost over though. Well, another good game. You trade NASDAQ? I am. Yes, sir. Enter 2 lots on gold, sell before. Nice. Depending on when you did that, that worked out pretty well. NASDAQ's been pretty rangy, but it's been like some massive ranges. Big move up, big move down, and now we're working our way back up, potentially. Probably gonna call it a day here soon though. Need to go eat some lunch. Edit some videos and stuff. But good day today. Not a lot of profits, but maybe back some losses in the green, which is always what we like to see. Also, some good games of Battlefield. I don't know if we lost a single game. I don't want to say it at first because I don't remember exactly and I could be wrong, but it might be the case. Don't know if I can look at my like recent matches though. But yeah, like I said, appreciate you guys, all your support, hanging out, tuning into the stream. If you're new, want to see me more, feel free to give me a follow or check out my YouTube channel, subscribe. Appreciate it. I'll be back tomorrow morning as well as next week. I won't do a ton of trading next week just with the holidays, Christmas. But I'll probably be here Monday. Definitely Monday, but possibly Monday and Tuesday. So yeah, hope to see you guys then. Have a lovely rest of your day. See ya.